Zelda having a little magic wand instead of a sword for her first ever game does align with that character, but also does have to do with misogyny and sexism.
Long story short, he claims that the new Zelda game, Echoes of Wisdom, is sexist for making Zelda a mage instead of a more traditional sword-wielding knight like Link. My friend Stray brought up an excellent point. He says the critique is really derivative because it assumes all instances of female characters using feminine skills instead of masculine skills is inherently sexist. And he's like 100% right. I cannot top that argument, but I do want to take it a bit further than that. That last guy claims that the three aspects of the Triforce are based on traditional gender biases. Courage and power are active masculine traits, while wisdom is a passive feminine characteristic. And while there is some truth to that logic, it doesn't really hold up under scrutiny. If power is an aspect of masculinity, it's an explicitly toxic one, because it's only shown in service of Ganon, the evil villain who was corrupted by its influence. In fact, the only way power becomes truly useful and constructive, as the triple goddess of the Triforce intended, is when it's balanced by the supposed masculine courage and the assumed feminine wisdom. If the Triforce is in any way a metaphor of gender, it argues a holistic model with both gender energies harmonized within a single whole. For each piece of the Triforce is but a fractal of the completed truth. Back to the character of Zelda herself, she's definitely a product of the Arthurian legends and European fantasy tales that the franchise is based on, no doubt. But considering her inspiration, she is a surprisingly subversive model of femininity. Throughout the series' history, she's been a ninja, a pirate, a haunted knight. She's proven her value in combat both as a supporting role and as a solo fighter. These are all activities traditionally associated with men and masculinity. And yet there she is, doing all of it. Finally, I want to touch on Zelda's appearance in this upcoming game. While this guy claims magic is more feminine than chivalry, the history of the topic might beg to differ. Not to oversimplify, but there's a reason why witchcraft is associated not just with women, but also seclusion, while wizardry has a more masculine association with its academic prestige. However, the truth is that all genders have a place in magic with different expectations relevant to cultural era and tradition. But more than that, the wand, the staff, or the rod of a magician is as inherently masculine as the sword. In a ritual occult, there are four main symbols of power reflected in Tarot's minor arcana. While the pentacle and the cup are attributed to the feminine elements of earth and water, the wand and the sword represent the masculine fire and air. Like the sword, the wand is a phallic tool to shape and reshape the world with. But where swords are used to cut down and destroy, wands are made to create and produce. It's symbolically a dick. I mean, it's even made of wood. Anyways, let me know. Are you excited for the new Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom? Or do you hate fun?